Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and there was a really intense moment during yesterday's briefing at the cabinet meeting with Trump. You might have missed it, but it's actually a pretty big deal. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. President Trump was peppered with a lot of questions yesterday about all kinds of things. Even Gavin Newsom, even the Jeffrey Epstein case, all these things, when he's really trying to talk about what's going on in Texas and those people who really need our help right now. And he's talking about important issues. But they were peppering him with questions. One of the questions was about the stopping of the shipment of weapons to Ukraine. Apparently, this took Trump by surprise. And he actually leaned over and he whispered to Pete Hegseth, do you know about this? And then Pete Hegseth said, he had to ask somebody else. And it's very interesting. If they're making decisions without Trump's knowledge, that would be very interesting. To watch him lean over quizzically to Hegseth kind of shocked me. And I pray that's not the case because I love Pete Hegseth. But the president should be involved in those decisions. Now, the president said yesterday, we're going to resume those shipments of weapons because, look, he's mad at Putin. He is mad at Vladimir Putin, who really at this point does seem to be bloodthirsty. It looks like he doesn't want to find an end to this war. And then it does start to make you wonder if everything everybody said this whole time about him wanting to invade other parts of Europe is actually true. Because if this is the case, then what would stop him from going after other parts of Europe? Not much. I want you guys to watch this video and see what happened. And let me know what you think in the comments.
Bless America. Because at the end of the day, President Trump is here, J.D. Vance is here, and the greatest cabinet ever assembled to deliver that much needed and highly demanded accountability.
Mr. President,
that was a very good and that's from the heart. That's from the heart.
On Ukraine, the Ukrainians have asked the International Court to go after Russia for using toxic chemicals in the fight. Germany and Germany and the Netherlands have had intelligence saying that. What does U.S. intelligence believe, and what do you believe about the use of chemical weapons? And would you agree that that's a case for the court?
Well, that's John maybe to discuss it if you'd like, John.
Well, Mr. President, obviously chemical weapons, if it's documented and its use, it's illegal. It's against all international laws of armed conflict and treaties. And obviously I can't share in this room with this audience the intelligence that I can share with you privately, but obviously you're not going to stand or allow for any violations of international law by anyone.
That's right. Thank you.